Hello angels, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you angels have been doing amazing and I'm so glad to be back with another video. I feel like there's so many videos you guys have suggested. I have a list of my own that I've been wanting to make and I feel like I have a mini series of a couple things going on. My favorite lesbian media, closet tour, thrifting, all that. I wanted to continue with one of those series and I thought a closet tour would be the best to continue because there's so many parts to my closet. I know with the last video I did, it was my purse collection, so I thought today I'd show you my shoe collection, or at least my favorites of my shoe collection, because showing you my entire shoe collection would be insane. There's so many. It actually takes up two parts of my home. The front of my home, I have like a gigantic shoe rack, and then it takes up an entire closet just for shoes. So yeah, these are actually just my favorites. Here they are. It was really hard to narrow it down, but I would say these are my favorites. I may not wear these every single day, but when I do, it feels extra special. Okay, let's just get into it because there is a story behind each of these shoes and I want to share every detail. Okay, let's begin with the first one I see, which are these little stiletto heels. Okay, the story behind these are actually crazy, but first off, let's just admire how gorgeous they are. This is such a Carrie Bradshaw shoe. It's actually insane. The tiny little heel, the toes peeking out, the cute little detailing at the front. When I saw these, I absolutely lost it. The flowers poking out with the leaves and then the contrast stitching, like, it's all so cute. Basically what happened was I was in my hometown. I'm from a small little suburb outside of Miami, Florida, and the thrifting there is so amazing. And whenever I'm in my hometown, I thrift every single day. I'll go to the same thrift every single day. There's always new things that are being stocked. I went to my favorite thrift store for like the third day in a row and I checked the shoe section and I stumbled upon these, and in my mind, they looked very familiar, but I didn't know from where. So I just snatched them, bought them, and then looked them up. These are a Prada dupe. Mr. Colin Stewart in the early 2000s saw what Prada was doing and he said, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna show you a photo right here. I found like the exact Prada replica of these shoes from like 2002. I got these for $9 and I think the Prada ones are like $950 or something. So these were such a steal, literally the best shoe ever. I wore these for New Year's last year. Was I absolutely dying in agony and pain? Yes. Was it worth it? Obviously. These are like the cuntiest little shoe ever. And I'm not even a stiletto girl, but like when it looks like this, you just turn into one. So take this as a sign. Always look for shoes at the thrift. You can literally find Prada dupes. Okay, next shoe. These are so insane. Kitten little Mary Janes, and look, in the back there's a literal tail. I mean, there's not much to say about these. They are absolute perfection. Elise actually found these yesterday. We went thrifting and they are such a good shoe finder at the thrift. Like, I have no patience with shoes. I just feel like I never look out, but Elise finds the best shoes for me and them. Like, they have found some of my favorite shoes ever. I'm actually gonna show you another pair that they found me that I pretty much wear every single day. But yeah, they found these yesterday in their size, so they're a little big on me, but I know if I just wear some socks and leg warmers, I can fill them out. But yeah, I actually have this on one of my Pinterest boards and then they found it, so that's epic. Okay, on to the next, which is another pair of stiletto heels. These are kind of crazy, I know. This is sort of like if a Harajuku girl and Lala Loopsy doll turned into a shoe, it would be this shoe. There's just so much to unpack here. The hot pink magenta, the striped heel, the big old flower button sort of thing right here with the stripes and this big old circle. Like, there's so much to be said about this. It's just like giving Candyland, Lollipop, Dolly Girl, cuteness, Fruits Magazine. I actually found these 2 to 3 months ago at the thrift and I haven't worn them yet. But don't worry, I honestly feel like this is a summer heel. This with a tiny little striped mini dress and these, that's like the perfect summer going out outfit, I feel like. And I'm not even a heel girl. Like 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see me in little ballet flats or my wedge clogs that I will show you because that is like my everyday shoe. But there are just so many stiletto heels that are so unique and iconic that I just can't pass up. This is so good. Okay, on to a shoe that Elise found me that I now wear almost every single day. these adorable little red Mary Jane shoes. I used to be so anti a flat shoe, but they're so comfy and cute, and I'm very pro Mary Jane, and sometimes they're flat. What can you do about it? Can't always be wearing 6 inches. When I am wearing 6 inches, it's always a platform or some sort of wedge. It's never really a stiletto unless decided I'm going to just like ruin my night from the beginning, because I just can't comfortably wear stilettos all night. I can only wear stilettos if I know I'm just going out to dinner. Like if it's a whole night, it's not happening, or there's gonna be a change of shoes in the car. But yeah, I love these shoes. They are so cute. They're like a bright red, whereas I have 2 other pairs of red Mary Janes that are kind of more of like a burgundy dusty red because they're vintage. These are brand spanking new, so they're bright, they're cute, they match pretty much all my outfits because my hair is red, so adding a red shoe just like complements anything I wear, I feel like. I get to wear cute socks with it and you could see them. Like, they're just the best shoe ever, and they work year round. Okay, these are probably like my fanciest pair of shoes. My Miu Miu pink satin ballet flats. These were a gift from my mother for my birthday like 2 years ago. This is kind of when I started wearing ballet flats and Mary Janes every single day. Like I said, I used to not do that. I used to always have a little heel or a boot on, but I started wearing ballet flats and my mom loved that. So she bought me these because she was like, you look so cute in them, and she was correct. I love these so much, but they are incredibly precious to me, so I don't wear them that often. I always bring them for photo shoots, and I'll wear them in my house. Literally when I'm trying on outfits, she doesn't get out of the house too much because they're just too darling. Like, imagine stepping in grass in these. Like, she needs to be protected at all costs. Next shoe are these gorgeous little, what are these called? Like Oxford Mary Jane stiletto heels. I don't know, they're so cunty clown cuteness. I found these in a vintage shop in Portland, Oregon. They're not even my size, but I squeezed into them anyway because I had to have them. They're from the brand Bumper, and I just fell in love with them. I remember that day I was wearing like high knee white socks and I tried them on and they just looked so good. I had to have them, and I think I've only worn them once since I bought them about a year and a half ago or something, but it was worth it because to me, I'm a collector. Like, I don't have to always wear them. I just like to look at them. Also, like, my style goes through many stages. I'm never just feeling one vibe or like one style of clothing. It is constantly fluctuating. And I know there's just gonna be an era when I see these and it's gonna fit my vibe and I'm gonna wanna wear them like every single day for months, and it'll pay off that I bought them. It already paid off in my mind because I love the fact that I just own them. And again, I use them for photo shoots. Like, I may not use them to like go out. I'm always using them to style outfits and for shoots. So they're getting worn. Surprise, surprise, another pair of ballet flats. These are also Miu Miu. They are much older than the pink ones my mom got me. I got these on the RealReal for literally $90. Back in like 2021, before they like went kind of crazy on the internet, I know that they had a moment for a while, but I got them before it went crazy, so I got them for a really good price. They came with 2 sets of ribbon, one black one and then one black and white gingham, and you could tie them up your leg and it looks so cute. I was wearing these every single day for like a good year. They are such a staple shoe. I love that they're ballet flats, but then have this like black buckle. I just love the contrast of that. They're so adorable. I just feel like these are a staple shoe that you kind of just need around because they're really comfy while also being like the cuntiest, and they're Miu Miu's. What can I say? I'm just a Miu Miu girl. This isn't even the last of my Miu Miu shoes. I actually have another pair of Miu Miu shoes that are like these white platform sneakers. Very random of me. I don't even know why I got them because it's not really my style. Like, when I see them now, I'm like, oh my god, that's so Spice Girls. For some reason, I'm like, the Spice Girls would wear that, which is iconic. I love that I own a pair of shoes like that, but it's just not really my style. But on the other hand, they're extremely comfortable shoes and I always bring them when I'm traveling. So Okay, here's my last pair of shoes that I wanted to show you guys. Arguably my favorite of all of these, just because I wear them the most, are my Campbell clogs. These are actually an homage to the brand Soda. They used to make a shoe just like this back in the 90s. And as much as I'd love to own those, I know if I owned those, they would just fall apart the minute I wore them. These are new. Not new because I got them like 3 years ago and they're still stomping hard, but just like better quality because they were recently made and they're not dead stock from the 90s and the sole's not gonna like peel off. These are in such good condition and I wear them, I'm not kidding, every other day. Every time I wear them, I get compliments too, which is not the case with a lot of my shoes that I think are honestly cooler than these. People love these shoes and something about them gives like, you know that brand Buffalo, but it also gives Vivienne Westwood to me. They're just so drama. They're definitely up there for like my favorite shoe. They're just so iconic to me and match literally everything I own. And those are just some of my favorite shoes. Let me know what your favorite was, and if you made it to the end of this video, you should comment, I love Lala Loopsy. Thank you angels so much for watching. I adore you all so much, and I will see you next Thursday for another video. Bye!